What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady, again, and today we'll be reacting to Adam22 almost got robbed for his fight money. Like the video, comment, definitely subscribe, and let's see what happens.
After delivering one of, we would say the worst performance of Aiden Ross's brand risk fighting event, main event of all time by not even putting.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the worst boxing performances I have ever seen in my life. But it lasted 5 seconds. Adam, I don't know what that was, Chad. Hold on, let me fix this volume here. It might be too loud. Let me see.
Putting on a performance.
Is that better, y'all? I'm sorry.
Seemed like he was gonna run off with a big bag, but that came into contention very quickly because Adam would reveal that they were not trying to pay him. Now, first, let me just show you guys Adam22's performance.
Child, we seen this. Have y'all? If y'all ain't see this, go back and look at my video. I had to freaking watch this. I had to, y'all. I heard about it. I had to watch it. But here a little clip is. Go back and watch my video, y'all.
Oh, never let a man you. Never let a man you. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Never. No. Oh, man. Oh. Wait, no. This ain't going long. Oh, my God. Hold on. No. Hold on. Yo, you wanna go? He practices score punch, not take a punch. Bro, Adam, what are you doing? It's going down. This is all part of the plan. Wax set him up. This is all part of the plan. Wax set him up. Wax, you set him up. No, I didn't. You didn't get him good training. This is all part of the plan. Yo, what the f***? No, got him back. You set him up. I gave him back shots, and I you want. Yes. Come on, Adam. What this Let's go, 22 Street. Let's go to the plan. Let's go. It was at this moment.
So yeah, that was not a.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to go back and watch my other video. They got it blurred out on here. It was a really funny fight. It was hilarious. The commentary from everybody was wild. Even Whack 100. I was like, oh my gosh, yo, I laughed so hard in that video. But let's see what happened, how he got robbed. Like what? Or tried to rob him? Something.
Performance at all. And a lot of us were not just.
I hope y'all can hear me. I promise I'm gonna edit it up some. My new mic is coming Monday, y'all. I got you. I'm working on the setup, y'all. It ain't gonna be ghetto forever. Don't say nothing.
Disturbed, but we were freaked out. Like, wait, what? And then how does this happening? Even Whack 100, who's close to Adam22, was so shocked and thought he would at least throw a punch right after he had seen him train. But Adam22 would go on his podcast and talk about how they were trying to pull the money that they initially agreed to pay him.
Rainbet at one point wasn't sure if they wanted to pay me the full purse. I'm going back and forth with them. I'm like, hey, you guys gonna send the crypto, whatever? They respond after a couple hours. They're like, hey, we're sending half, but we're currently reviewing the contract to decide if we feel like we are obligated to pay you the other half. So I'm looking at my.
What? So did this happen after the fight or before the fight? Because, baby, if that's the case, if I was Adam, I would never fight again because that was, baby, you ain't last 5 seconds in that damn ring. But if I was Adam or anybody else for that matter, pay me up front. Because, hell no. What you mean after I already fight, you gotta see if we're obligated to pay you? Bitch, I showed up, I fought, I can't fight, so it ain't last but 5 seconds. But I came, I got beat up, and yeah, y'all gonna pay me? The fuck? Oh, hell no. I hope he better sue their ass if they don't fucking pay him. Who is this company?
My phone, like, what the? because there's a thing called the fair play clause in the contract or whatever that
Uh-huh.
basically stipulates like they don't have to pay you in full if they feel like you rigged the fight, if you gave up too easily, if you didn't fight back. Does some of these sound like me? Immediately I started.
Oh. But I feel like Adam just can't fight. Like, I don't feel like he intentionally lost that fight. I watched it. I don't feel like he intentionally lost that fight. I just feel like Adam did not train at all and he was afraid. I don't know if this was his first fight ever in life or not. I feel like he was scared to get beat up. So he was in there like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't think that he intentionally didn't throw not one punch type shit. I don't think he did that intentionally. I just really think Adam just can't fucking fight, you know? That's what I think. I wouldn't trust the nigga to protect me. Shit, I just carry the piece. Come on, let's go to the mall. I protect you. Cause you damn sure can't protect me. Oh, Lord.
When I went back and I started reading the contract, I'm like, ah. But Aiden didn't mention this on stream. Aiden was actually the one who hits me up and goes, yo, even though you didn't fight back very well, you promoted the out of the fight, and you were probably like the reason why it was so big and so viral. So I'm going to make sure that they pay you. So Aiden was actually the good guy in shining armor right there, because he actually really went out of his way, and boom, I got paid the rest of it by the end of the night. So
Good.
This seemed like
Nice
an appearance
job.
fee situation.
Finally, Aiden, you did something good. We appreciate things like that. You're being a decent human being. Cause Adam, if it wasn't for Adam, I damn sure wouldn't have watched the fight. You know, I wouldn't have watched it. So he did do that. So yes, that was a good deed from Aiden Ross, y'all. Mark it on the calendar. What a day is. Let me mark that shit down. Man, stop. I don't know that man.
I got a half here, then half then. And Aiden Ross would actually respond to this, which I'm going to play you guys right now. This is the clip that Adam22 is referring to when Aiden spoke on this situation.
Who is that?
Oh, baby. I missed him. Let's never fight again.
What the fuck?
It's actually real, not AI.
What?
Wow. So,
Excuse me?
well, okay, I already see what I was saying. Guys, you guys were not happy with the main event the way it went, right? Adam didn't throw a punch. I spoke with
Nah, fuck that. We ain't talking about the main event, nigga. We ain't talking about that. We talking about what the hell I just saw just now. Why is we in the bed with a cutout photo of this big, brawly black man with your wife? What? Adam, you be doing this for real? I be hearing that, obviously. Everybody calls you that word. Adam, is that true? Please tell me you really don't be letting or watching your wife take these BBCs to the a-hole. You know, like, please, Adam, I don't want that allegation to be true about you. I want to like you. You know, Adam, don't go out like that, boo. What the hell did I just... Don't do that no more, man. I mean, it's funny if it was somebody else, you know? It's the funny message, but the wrong messenger. Adam, don't do that no more. All right? Because your wife got you out here looking crazy. Crazy, boy. About to make me choke.
Adam about it, and I said, Adam, you didn't throw a punch. And honestly, Rainbat was
He
really
did.
upset. And Rainbat was, they were like, yo, is there anything in this contract, in the clause where, you know, we can, because there is something in the contract that does state if you don't try and you don't give it your all, you lose some of your purse.
He gave it his all.
So, you know, that was a conversation we had and we spoke about it. Because truth be told, if you go in the ring and you don't really do what everyone's expect you to do and try, there's a lot of problems, you know? But the one thing I did say was, you know, we don't want to look sweet and we don't want to just basically, we got to make examples out of them, you know? So it is what it is, bro. But I think he said this is.
So here, I'm looking at it like, Rain, they're probably correct in that if they didn't pay Adam 22, it would have made sense because we got to look at this in two different
What?
ways. Number one is that they gave him, 10 days notice or 2 weeks? It was less than 3 weeks of notice. So less than 3 weeks of notice for somebody like Adam 22 that has zero fight experience, that was not previously training. I don't know how consistent he was working out, which, regardless.
Probably not at all, cause Adam don't look like he damn work out. That was not enough time for him to train. I'm sure he's a pretty busy guy, so I'm sure 3 weeks is not enough time for him to train for one. So he probably didn't train, like I said on the video. He probably didn't train. I mean, come on, 3 weeks. That's not even fair to a man that's never had a fight in his life, not even in elementary school. Like that's not even fair, really. Um like I said, in my opinion, he tried his best. I feel like he tried his best. He just can't fight. Shit. The fuck? This Adam we talking about here. This ain't 4 extra. The dude who can't fight. What the hell you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That's not really going to do much. It wasn't
What
he
y'all
got winded
expect?
type of situation because even after Adam got up, or, well, he didn't want to get up after the second knee,
He
but
was
once they rung
hurting,
that bell and he was doing the
scared.
interview, he looked less tired than Jason Love, which is understandable considering Jason Love was throwing haymakers for about
Yes,
the 30
Lord.
seconds that they fought. But when you
Yes,
look
he
at him, you're like,
did.
okay, this guy was in enough shape that he wasn't completely gassed out after 30 seconds despite taking the beating. And it's like, I guess who's gonna get more tired, the person throwing the punches or the person eating them? I
Right.
don't really know
I
in
don't
this
know.
scenario, especially for somebody
Okay.
untrained. So I guess that's why
Shit.
maybe Aiden Ross was cutting him a little bit of slack, and also the promotion part about it, which I get. Yeah, this Adam 22 made this event huge. It was just the perfect setup, and he would also talk about other opponents that they had set up for him, which we're going to get into in a moment. But when I look at it, I think it's good that they paid him because they
Yes.
should keep this
The
relationship,
fuck?
and people are going to want to see Adam 22 fight again because we didn't see
Absolutely.
Adam 22 fight.
I agree. That is a fight that I would definitely want to see a rematch for. I'm not even gonna lie. I need a redemption fight, a rematch. I reacted to the Andrew Tate one. I don't care to see a rematch of that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a damn about that. But Adam 22, I need a rematch. I want to see this again. So, yes, I'm very glad they paid him. Honestly, though, if I was him, I wouldn't even want to work with them no more. Because what you mean, you trying to get out of paying me? I wouldn't want to work with that fucking company no more, honestly. But that's just me. Fuck that. You already fucked up the business relationship with me. Because what you mean? Nah, you gotta pay me up front. Fuck that. Give him more time to train. And Adam, train this time. If you, I don't know, pick a different company though. I wouldn't work with them no more. Pick a different company, Aiden, cause
That's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, now he blew his load, and no, he's not going to be as much of a draw. But he promoted the fight very well. Adam 22 is a very, I wouldn't say controversial figure, but
he
he
is.
creates a lot of polarity in discussion around him, especially when it's doing things that are out of the ordinary. Like him talking about something hip hop, him doing something like X rated. That's just become expected now, that it doesn't hit the same as when it first happened. But fighting is something completely new.
Yeah.
And it generated a ton of eyeballs. And I think a lot of people became fans of Brand Risk based off of the other fights because the event was such a great event. Even at Whack 100, who was Adam's co-host, was saying like, man, they put on such a great fight. Yours was basically the worst one. So even he became a bigger supporter, even though he's cool with Aiden. So I think this net was a benefit for Brand Risk, even though in the clause, like Adam 22, he reads the clause and it's like, yeah, you completely fall under that. You look like you could have kept going. You could have gotten up after the second knee. He didn't throw a single punch. He kind of just shuffled around, and it was not a fight whatsoever. A lot of
But yes, he did fall under that, but I feel like he just didn't know what the hell he was doing. Like I said, I feel like this man ain't never been in a fight in his life, including elementary school. And I think he just ain't know what he doing. He was like, damn, do I got the gloves on right? He didn't know if he had the gloves on right or nothing. He probably had the right glove on the left hand type shit. Give Adam time to train and give Adam a rematch. I would absolutely watch that.
people
Yeah, we
were
will watch
disappointed
that.
at others for that were getting paid less, were not main event, like that Just X Snags guy that I was talking about. But I think the most confusing part about all of this was, why didn't Adam 22 fight back? And he would break down why he didn't fight back in this clip I'm playing for you guys
What he
right now.
said in.
I don't want to harp on this for too long because, like,
Now,
I talked about it for like an hour on the Tuesday show the other day, whatever. But I learned so much about, your guard, how you protect yourself from punches. I got hit one time with my hands like this. Boom. My hands went. Like, in that moment, it was just like, oh, this dude is so much stronger than me that the idea of me blocking his punches is really.
I told you. I told you. He said he went like this, y'all. He went like this. And the dude knocked him straight in the face. He said, oh shit, hell no. I told you, Adam, he was scared to get his ass beat up. That's what it was. He didn't know what he was doing like that. You talking about he doing like this. What do you mean you doing like, nigga, you got to do more than that. You could have at least watched a Muhammad Ali back in the day fight or something. You better do a Mike Tyson and bite a nigga ear off type shit, bitch. Do something. Did you at least paint the bitch? Oh my gosh, Adam, come on now. You need a rematch. You gotta redeem yourself for real.
Out the window.
So why didn't
He
you
ain't
try
gonna
to
do it,
punch
though.
back immediately?
I think I was just too overwhelmed by the fact that
was
he was
scared.
punching me so many times.
He was scared.
Now,
As
definitely
fuck.
that is what I wish that I had been able to pull off.
Did you just like zone out? I kind of felt like you zoned out.
He was
Like-
scared.
I mean, I was really just like getting punched a bunch of times. I don't know if I would call it like zoning out so much as that I was just really like overwhelmed by how many times I was being hit.
Did he hit you harder than the dude that you were sparring with?
Now, Wack, listen though. Wack probably done got into fights before. Wack probably back in his prime was fighting and probably done got beat up before and probably done beat people up before. Wack, you're talking to Adam here. Okay. I understand the line of questioning for somebody that has been in fights before. But this is Adam we're talking about. This nigga don't fight, ain't never fight, nothing. That was his first fight. So this line of questioning you're asking him is not gonna make sense for him. Okay? Don't do him like that. You're embarrassing the man. Well, hell, he be embarrassing his own self. Never
Yes.
mind.
He did. What is-
And that guy that we're talking about, the Russian dude at Kaminsky Boxing, a way better boxer than Jason Love. But we're sparring, so he's not hitting
He's
me as
not
hard
trying
as
to
he
hurt you.
possibly can. I did have headgear on also. But then, like, more importantly, I think, is just the fact that Jason Love was just, like, so big and strong that I don't think
He
anything
is.
could have prepared me. Like, I've been in a lot of fights over the years. I never got hit like that, even with the boxing glove. It was
Adam,
just
stop
like,
lying.
oh,
Your ass ain't been in no goddamn fight. Show me the video. Where that? Is it on World Star? I want to see a video of Adam fighting. Because if I'm wrong, I will make a whole ass apology video and apologize to Adam for saying that he has never fought in his life and I will vow to never call you a what's that C word? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't know if I can say it on here. I promise to never call you that again, and I would respect you as a man. Is that good enough? I want to see a video of Adam ever fighting. I don't care if it's on World Star Hip Hop. I don't care if it's 20 years old. I want to see a video of Adam 22 fighting anybody. If you find me that, I'll apologize, and I respect him as a man. That's
Now,
what
I
I
do wish
do.
that I had kept going after that second knee, because it, once I like really thought about it from Aiden and Rainbet's perspective, I was kind of like, like
30 seconds.
72.
Was it?
Well, I mean, if you want to cut out like the parts where the ref like stopped the fight and stuff, yeah, it probably was closer to 30
I mean,
seconds.
bro.
One thing that I
Yeah.
love about this clip is the brutal honesty from Adam 22, because this is the exact thing that everyone quotes from Mike Tyson all the time, which is, I don't know if the quote is attributed to him or if he actually said it,
What?
just to make that clear, but it's everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Oh.
Adam 22 is like, yo, I was training, I was holding up my guard, how to protect myself from punches, and he rocked me straight through. So he just punched.
Yeah, that's because he sat there like he was just doing this. You got to stick and move. You got to do all of that kind of simultaneously. I said that wrong. Hush. You got to do all that kind of at the same time. Hold your guard up, protect yourself, move around, hit at the same time. Like, you can't just stand there and do this. That's not gonna, no. Adam, good God, you ain't never played a video game neither? You ain't never played Def Jam Fight for New York neither? PlayStation 2? God darn, Adam. I'm gonna get that game for you. I'm gonna get you Def Jam Fight for New York. Cause it's good Lord. Unless I see the video of you fighting. And then I'm gonna stop. But until then, yeah. And who child?
Straight
Adam?
through Adam's guard, which Adam must be quite weak in comparison to Jason Love for that to happen. Like, for instance, Jake Paul, right? Like, Anthony Joshua cracked that dude's jaw. And Jake Paul's got a lot more muscle on him than Adam 22. And so I think when they fell in the same weight class, Jason Love and Adam, Adam 22 may have weighed the same, but a lot more of it was
fat.
and
Yeah.
less lean muscle.
I said
than
that.
Jason Love, who had a lot more.
I said that in the video, actually. Cause when they was doing the, what you call it? They was doing the thing like with their shirt off and all that. Adam muscles was a little jiggly, and I did mention that. So I was like, oh Lord, I don't know how this about to go. So yeah, it was more fat, and the other dude had a whole shitload more muscles. I mean, the other dude muscles was tight and right, okay?
More lean muscle, so he's going to be able to generate a lot more force than Adam.
Yeah.
And him getting hit, he was like, I just didn't even know what to do. I was in a daze. I thought I had to guard. I threw up my guard. That's what we trained. He punched right through my guard. It's like two chopsticks that just separated. He just spread the sea like Moses with that right hand.
Yes, Lord.
And he just clocked me, and I didn't even know what to do after that. And he made a good question, which was, yo, wasn't your trainer like a better boxer than Jason Love? And I think that might have not harmed him, but the person that trained with him or that sparred with him was just a lot more chill about it. Like, usually the people that are going to spar with an Adam 22 or somebody that's new, they're going to be like, okay, well, let's chill out on this guy. We're not going to hit him as hard as we possibly could, or frankly, even 50% as hard as we could. They're probably telling them like, yo, you got 3 weeks with this guy. This guy's got 3 weeks to train. He's new. We're just trying to get him in there with the basics so he can survive and potentially win, because that's what his trainers were telling him. So the guy's not going to throw as hard as a Jason Love. So Adam 22 goes in there, and he was unprepared to get hit this hard. and he shut down. Now, a lot of other people, they usually get, and this is why I think Adam is very, very different personality-wise, because others may get angry and just start throwing some hard punches. Because like a Whack 100, the way that he described the response, he's like, wait, why didn't you just start trying to hit him? That would probably be his response. Although Whack 100 has had a history of getting into violent altercations from childhood,
See?
from growing up in the
Told
areas that he
you.
grew up in, and from being
See, lady don't be lying to you. I know what I see, and I'm gonna tell the truth. Like, and I don't know these people. I don't really watch. What is it called? No Jumper. The only time I watch any segment of that is when it's on Flacco's channel and I'm reacting to something on that. I don't watch this shit, but I do stereotype people, and I can tell that Whack 100 done been in the fights. Not, saying it's a bad thing. Obviously, as a man, you need to have been in fights before. You need to know how to fight. For when you get married and you got to protect your wife and kids and shit. I don't want to have to be the one to damn protect the family, which I will. I will. Ain't scared at all, honey. But I want my man, you know what I'm saying? We want our men to protect us. So, Adam, get it together. No wonder Lena out here doing what she doing. She don't feel safe. Get it together. Get it together, boo. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I bet she'll stop doing what she doing, making you look crazy. Get hit that gym up. I bet you. I'm a woman, I know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
locked up. You're not gonna go out of there without a fight. And the fact that he said he had never been hit that hard in his entire life, that just goes to show you in the ring, he had no idea what to do. His brain shut off. It's like when we saw Jake Paul when he got cracked by Anthony
didn't
Joshua.
see that.
He fell on the floor and
Did they? I'm gonna find the highlights to this fight right here because I did see the aftermath on Facebook. It was showing his jaw. I guess they break his jaw or something like that. I wonder if I can show the highlights on YouTube because I want to see this. Let me know if y'all want me to react to this, if I can find it, and if they let me, if they was able to upload it, because the way his face looked, it was probably a little brutal. So let me know if y'all want to react to this because I kind of want to see it anyway. So let me know.
his eyes were completely open, his mouth open. I think that's when his jaw broke. He was like, whoa. He had never felt pain like that before. He had never felt impact like that before. And that's Jake Paul, who has sparred hard. He's fought hard. Well, he's sparred probably harder fighters than he's actually fought because of, the way that he set up his career. But that's a Jake Paul. So for an Adam 22, I think he was just donezo after that. And Chase Demore also talked about that, which we got to give some credit to Chase Demore because Chase Demore, the guy that fought and beat Andrew Tate in their recent fight, was saying that he had never been hit as hard as he had been hit by Andrew Tate. And that guy did not drop. He did not give up. He just applied the pressure.
Didn't.
And I mean, that guy's a fighter. But the other options that they were giving Adam 22 were they were giving him AD, which AD's my guy. I really like AD. He's always treated me well. AD's just a solid guy overall. You never hear anybody have anything bad to say about him. But AD, oh.
Wait, who the hell is AD? You ain't gonna explain? Who is AD? Tell me, please.
My goodness. That would be another fight after this, but I think Adam 22 is probably of the mindset that he doesn't want to promote AD and he has more of a cordial business relationship with Jason Love, and Jason Love's never really disrespected him that much, except that one case where he did an interview. But since that, it seems like they're cool. But AD has a personal issue with Adam 22 and the history, so he would have wanted to put the pain on him a lot more than Jason Love. And the other options were, no, actually AB, not AD. That was my mistake. It was Antonio Brown. And
really, nigga, I'm over here. You got me confused. It's 5:13 in the morning, and I'm over here like, who is AD? Who are you talking about? Who is AD? Nah, it makes sense now. Yes, this is a big ass crash out. Antonio Brown, baby, when you ain't gonna tell me he ain't got that doggone what it called, the CTE? Is that what it called? You ain't gonna tell me, cause ain't nobody don't nobody crash out the way this man crashes out. Like it's unheard of. But no football players and the NFL just be hiding that shit for real because they want them to play and they want to play, so they don't mind hiding it too. But these boys sick, man, because no human acts like that normally. There's something wrong mentally, and you ain't gonna tell me otherwise. NFL, like, you not gonna tell me otherwise that y'all niggas ain't covering that shit up. Got these boys out here getting these concussions and shit, and then they acting fucking fool and killing people and all that crazy ass shit they got going on, you know? Tell me I'm lying. Cause lady don't be lying.
Blueface, some other football player, like NFL player, and Jason Love, which if you look at that roster, that is probably the best person that he could have fought, especially when Jason Love is smoking cigs, drinking. They said his blood pressure was like 170 or something. He had very high blood pressure. It was difficult for them to sanction the fight.
How they
So
even
all of that together, you would think, yeah, Jason Love's probably the easiest option. Like
That's
NFL
probably let
players,
him fight.
they're strong. They're a lot more likely to be fit, and they're also genetic freaks because they made it to the NFL. Like, NFL is a lot. I would say it transitions a lot better to fighting and aggression than NBA. Like NBA is very, very, very different.
Yeah.
As we've seen with Nate Robinson.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because of that head injury things, but besides that, yeah, because you gotta be aggressive playing football. You gotta tackle, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree with that.
For instance, who really launched Jake Paul's career to such another level. But hey, Nate Robinson's a great athlete, though, and really respect him for getting in the ring and putting on a good performance. But when you look at those people, Adam 22 is like, yeah, that group of people, that's otherworldly. I don't think I'm trying to fight anybody like that again. So he's trying to find another list of people that would make sense.
Yeah,
and it's hard because
like
Adam doesn't seem to have beef with anybody. And who else would it make sense for him to get in the ring with that is going
to... Who would it make sense for him to get in the ring with? What about what's that little boy name? What is his name? The one that be hanging, is it Nico? The one that be hanging or used to hang out with Sneeko and all them. Is it Nico? Is that his name, y'all? Let me see. Hold on. Cause y'all gotta know who I'm talking about. I found it, y'all. This dude right here. Neon. That's his name. That's who Adam 22 need to fight. There you go. There go your list right there, Adam. There you go. Neon. Sneeko. There you go, Adam. Darn, I gotta edit all that out. It took me 10 minutes to figure out what that dude name was, y'all. I gotta edit all that out. Let's finish off this video.
I think they'd have to set something up. Him and Blueface wouldn't make sense to fight each other at all. I mean, Blueface would crush Adam, but Blueface was supposed to get Adam's back fade, but they're saying that Jason Love is trying to avoid the situation with Blueface, which I understand why. Blueface is certainly more athletic than that guy. But when it comes to weight class, Blueface is fat right now. Like when he fought, he was at 150 or something like that. He's a very lean guy when he was in his best shape. So he's probably going to, and he's what, maybe 210 now? So
Okay,
that's
good.
a that's a different story,
good
and I do
weight
think it makes a good
for
storyline. But
muscle.
I don't see what kind of opponent they're going to give Adam 22. Who do you guys think they should throw him in the ring with that he would be
Neon.
able to sell a fight? And would you want to see him
I
fight
just
again?
yeah, I
At this
would.
point, I don't know. I don't know if
I
he's just
would.
talking and saying that, yeah, he wants to get in there,
Yeah,
and
he
or for
lying.
sure
He
he
ain't
wants to get
want
in
to
there
get
for the
back
bag
in there.
again. But I don't know if he wants to
No,
actually fight this time, or
he
thinks that he's going
don't.
to fight this time, or if we're going to just see the same outcome. I think that's the scary part. But I do think that Aiden Ross's team is correct in wanting to have like taken away half. But if he's going to come back and promote it, I like that Aiden Ross fought for him.
Yeah,
But now I think
agree.
it's got to be a scratch your back, you scratch my back situation where Aiden Ross made sure you got the second half of your fight. You got to come back with another fight, a big promotion, and put on some sort of a performance. You guys
Yeah.
got to give him a layup because right now the question is,
And give him time to well, if he fighting Neon or somebody like that, he probably ain't gonna need that nothing but about 3 weeks to train. If you get beat up by Neon, Adam, I promise. Let me finish this video off.
okay, is Adam 22 going to go in there and actually throw a punch or fight this time, or are we going to see the same outcome? And there is anticipation in that, for me at least. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Yeah. Who y'all think would be a good match for Adam 22 to fight if he ever decides to come back in the ring again? Like I said, Neon, and I would say Sneeko, like people like, like in that class type shit. Cause the way I seen that fight, y'all go back and watch that video. I'm gonna link it in the description. Go back and watch that fight. And also let me know if y'all wanna watch the highlights from the who was that, Jake Paul fight, cause I didn't see it. I never saw it. I only saw that he got his jaw broke. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if y'all want to watch that too with me. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get up off here. Like the video, comment, definitely subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.